Hola, 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 todos,
Hola,
toda la gente en el mundo. Hi, it's
Hola.
Fred. Fred, I have a lot of people from Spain, from Pays-Basque Country. So you are going to do yourself. It's a band, Sinner Rage. They are going to release their new first album, Powerstrike. And so could you introduce yourself? Please, Ali, Aritz, first, maybe. What do you do
Mhm.
and what's your name?
For me, I'm the vocalist of the band.
Okay.
Yeah, I mainly do
Writer?
the lyrics of
Okay.
the songs
Okay.
and yes, I'm kind of a compose.
Okay, you don't play guitar, just vocalist.
No, just focus on the vocals. Yeah.
Okay, and we have two other members. I can see Jara. Maybe she's eating tapas. It's la hora de comer a tapas. And Pays Basque. Ah, no, not oh, it's a big tapas, huh? Big tapas.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay. So what's your name and what do you do in Sinner Rage, please? Both.
me.
Yeah, he.
I play guitar.
Okay, and your colleague,
He plays bass.
Mace. And what's your name?
My name is Dan.
Dan. Okay. Hola. Hola. So, you live in Pays-Basque, in Basque Country, born San Sebastian, Bilbao, where exactly?
I actually live in Madrid.
Ah, you're in
I
Madrid.
actually live in
Okay.
Madrid. Yeah. That's
And
why we are in different
you're in different
Spanish.
parts
Yeah.
of Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Exactly.
okay. Jara, yeah, you can go. You have a light T-shirt, Ozzy Osbourne, but be close to the camera, please. Okay, you are going to release Power Strike, your first album. Just before Power Strike, you just released a demo at the beginning of the year last year, if I'm right.
Yeah. Yeah.
A,
Actually, yeah.
a
Well,
demo.
in the beginning, it was in the beginning of December. That was the first song,
Okay,
and then it will come out in February 21st. Yeah,
okay, okay,
the
okay,
full album.
okay, okay. So
Hmm.
I can see Jara and Dan. You are in your rehearsal room.
What?
You are in your rehearsal room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay, good.
the drumming.
Okay, the drums, etc., etc. Okay, okay, the other guys. Okay, hola todo, toda la gente. You will be on YouTube on March, huh? So be serious. Okay, so what's the story of Thunder Rage? Maybe Jara, what's the story? You have a band of friends, of chicos together, chicas from high school, I don't know, because
Hmm.
you are very young and it's a young band, Thunder Rage. What's the story? How was the form, the band? Jara, you want to answer or Ari?
Whatever you want. If you want to answer.
Be
From there, from Basque Country.
okay.
Dale, dale.
If you want to answer.
What's the story, Jara? What's the story of the band? How did you meet? How did you meet together? How did you what?
Um, I knew Dani from Instagram. and
Okay,
sorry, he contacted me through Instagram because they needed a second guitar player.
okay. And you are
And
Mhm.
you okay? And you play more leads, more rhythm parts.
what?
You on guitar. You play more rhythm guitars, lead guitars, both. You.
I play more rhythm.
Okay. And your colleague, it's another Aritz, another
Yeah,
the guitar player.
who plays
Okay. And Aritz, you singer,
Mhm.
you you gather the band, you founded the band with the other with the Jara. You are
For
dancer.
my part, my story was like I was in another band as a vocalist, and then we started like an idea of making a new band from the
Okay,
lead guitar and
okay,
some guys, then and Riñones, and we wanted to start in a band, and we started four of us, and then as she said, started with us by Instagram as we need
okay,
the rhythm guitar. Yeah,
okay.
that's the
And
mini story.
okay, no problem. Now 15 minutes, 10 minutes less for to better know you. Uh, I was a bit surprised because you are young band, and you play old school metal, heavy metal, like my parents maybe listen to it. So why did you choose this kind of music? Because majority of people of your generation, it's not a critics, huh? I'm a passionate metalhead, huh, first, but of course, but I'm older than you, and now people who are 15, 20 years old, they listen more electronic stuff, hip hop or reggae, but dub, but pop, but not a lot of metal, and especially heavy metal from the 70s and 80s. Why did you choose this kind of music? Arid, maybe.
Yes, for my part, I think that is because we wanted to make it live. We wanted to just give it a go to maintain it alive. And for me, I love it. I love the 70s and 80s kind of songs of heavy metal, and it's marvelous. So,
simply. And you, Dan and Jara, it's the same thing. You are passionate. You like Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Battery, Accept, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. The first song of the album, Powerstrike, make me think to the Rican Man from Brave New World, from Iron Maiden. You grow up with this influences. It's your DNA, metalhead, metal art.
I think that we're just born like that.
Okay. Okay. And then maybe you prefer more extreme metal, maybe Battery.
¿Tú prefieres metal extremo?
Yo siempre he sido más de heavy metal.
He's more a heavy metal guy.
Pero tuve mi época de baterista de Nuclear Revenge, que es una banda de metal extremo.
Sí, okay. And when you have a Battery t-shirt, but what's your favorite bass player? Who gives you the passion to learn this instrument?
¿Quién te hizo querer tocar el bajo?
Es que realmente...
Cliff Burton, Steve Harris, maybe?
Yo soy... I am a drummer, but... ¿Cómo se dice?
Okay, multi-instrumentist.
Porque quería que Javi tocara la batería.
He started to play bass because he wanted Javi to play drums.
The change. Okay.
He's much better than me.
Okay. Alors, so Powerstrike is your first album, 8 songs, if I'm right. Yeah,
yeah.
No. Okay. How did you get this deal with the label Dying Victim Productions? How did you find the record label, this record deal?
Siempre yo he comprado muchos discos y he seguido a muchísimas bandas de las que él ha sacado, el Florian.
Okay.
Y bueno, yo al menos he admirado mucho el trabajo y todo lo que ha sacado, y le conocí.
Okay.
Le conocí en persona y le escribí preguntando a ver si le estaba interesado, y bueno, pues al final. Pues...
Okay. There are already 2 videos online, Fires On and Dangerous Attraction, excuse me. So who choose these single videos, and why especially this song? Because, for example, there is another song in the middle of the album, more quiet, Chained by Night, more quiet. Why did you choose these 2 songs, you and the label? For example, Dangerous Attraction and Fires On as single videos on YouTube.
Porque elegiste los 2 singles que habéis elegido.
Is the label who choose, maybe?
Fires On.
No, nosotros hemos elegido los singles.
Sí.
Yeah, we have make like the singles.
Okay. Okay, you choose.
We have 2 singles.
Oh, okay. And Dying Victim Production, this Spanish label?
German label.
German label. Okay. And so Dan was in contact with them. Okay. How was the recording? Where and how was the recording in studio? Because the sound is very natural, very raw, very 80s, very roots. How did you record in studio? Because it was your first experience and you are young once again. How was the recording studio?
We recorded all in the place that we are.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we just send the audios just produce them and maybe in how was called the place in Barcelona? How was called?
Moon Tower.
Moon Tower, exactly, Moon Tower, and we made some sounds, and it was very good. Very
not too stressful for a first album, a first record?
No. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have the experience of the demo before, but an album it's more professional.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Jara, you play heavy metal from the 80s, more majority influences, but during the 80s, it was very sexist, very macho. Metal was very macho, and still now, but less. How do you feel your place and you as girl to play this kind of music, because it's very sexist, a lot of men in the hard rock, heavy metal. Okay, now times have changed, Me Too, etc., etc. But how did you find naturally your place, you as girl in the band, and it's not a problem to play this kind of music, very sexist?
I don't know about the rest, but for me, I have always liked this kind of music. And my dad is also a guitar player and also a guitar teacher. So he started to teaching me guitar when I was a child.
Yeah.
And then I have always played guitar all my life. So I don't know if there's not any difference for me between being a girl or a boy. Yeah, it's true that it's a very sexist industry, and there's much more like men than girls, but like I don't think that as a problem.
Yeah. Okay. We can see a lot of women now in metal, every kind of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why did you choose this title, Powerstrike? And after we're going to speak about the plans of the band and your live experience, maybe. Why did you choose the title Aritz Powerstrike? You wanted to be
yeah, exactly. Just giving just a strike. Yeah. It was a very cool name, and we wanted to start with power, and that was the perfect name for this single. Yeah,
Okay.
It was the perfect one.
And the lyrics you wrote, what they are more personal or it's metaphoric? What kind of lyrics you wrote and you sing here?
We wanted to give like a motivating message to all those guys that love heavy metal, love the 80s heavy metal, and to rise with this society. Yeah.
And what are your best idol, favorite singers in metal, heavy metal, men or women?
Yeah. Do you mean singer? Oh my God, it's going to be Rob Halford, of course, like by far.
Okay. Did you have a lot of live experience? Have you played a lot in Spain, in Pays-Basque, Basque Country, and do you have plans to play live? What's your live experience to play live together and on stage? You have a lot of live experience? You have make a lot of gigs in the past and in the future? Did you play a lot live?
I think that for the moment we only have like shows in Spain. This year at least.
Okay.
I don't really know like the schedules of the band.
Okay. In Madrid, Barcelona, or Bilbao?
We have in Madrid, the Pounding Metal Fest. That's all I remember.
Resurrection Fest, maybe also.
No, I don't think so.
We wish.
Next year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and France, because if some of the bands are in Basque Country, you are very close to France. You can go to play to Biarritz, for example, or do you have plans to play live in France?
We have no closed doors. So if it happened the opportunity, yeah.
And until today, you play a lot of live? You have already made a lot of shows or not for the moment? Live experience of Senior Age?
Well, I don't know if it's a lot, but yeah, mostly as she shared in Spain, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a lot, but
okay. What do you want to conclude? What do you want to add about this album, and what do you think you can bring today you with Inner Rage to the heavy metal scene nowadays in 2025? What do you want to say, to bring, if you can say, no pretension, but before to conclude? What can you bring to the heavy metal scene nowadays, according to you, with Inner Rage? All is done?
Aritz, answer.
¿Qué ha dicho?
What about you guys?
They haven't understand.
No entiendo, me he perdido. No entiendo.
¿Qué
Ay,
quieres? ¿Qué quieres? No pretensión, pero ¿qué quieres con Inner Rage? ¿Cómo quiere to bring a lot of things on the heavy metal scene nowadays?
¿Qué es nuestro objetivo? ¿Qué tenemos para el proyecto? Subir. Cuanto más, mejor. Más conciertos, más discos, más festivales, más todo.
Always going up.
Okay.
Always going up.
Okay, guys and girls, we are going to say bye-bye. Ciao. Buenas noches in Spain, and please come to France. Come to
Thank
France
you very
to
much.
play live and to better know you, to better speak. Sorry for my bad Spanish, but since pandemic, I don't go to Spain now. But I hope to come back to see you. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Stay metal and good luck with this album. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.